And now for the massive money laundering scam expose. Want to convert your black money into white? Well, you may not have even to look abroad at Switzerland or the Cayman Islands. An expose by website Cobrapost.com has laid bare 3 top Indian private banks. The website claims that ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank and Axis Bank are all facilitating money laundering on a large scale. While government is trying its best to crack down on cash transactions, Cobrapost Operation Red Spider has uncovered a total disregard to laws, be it RBI, RDA, FEMA, income tax, any law for that matter. Loopholes are being flouted with impunity, no identity proofs, no PAN cards.
These banks, these friendly neighborhood banks in every nook and corner of India, in every nook and corner of our localities are, say, indulging in sending black money abroad, are conniving with you to store your black money in their bank lockers, are conniving with you to convert their black money into white through the various insurance products, through other sort of investment products of HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank and Axis Bank.
Well, this expose has revealed that it does turn out that turning black into white is no rocket science. For more on the modus operandi, it's over to my colleague Ruchika Kumar standing by.
So let's in fact break down for you what the Cobrapost expose is all about. It shows that the banks allegedly accepted large amounts of cash, which is to be converted into white money. Now, this money is parked either in the large lockers and multiple benami accounts are opened to make the deposited amount smaller and thus unnoticeable, untraceable. Some banks apparently also rent the accounts of other clients for a fee. The money after that would then be routed to either NRE accounts or insurance schemes with tax-free maturity proceeds. Now, Cobrapost claims that banks laid out the red carpet for such clients, going out of the way. Banks would even pick large amounts of cash from the house of clients and allow these special customers to visit branches at non-banking hours to help them keep their identities a secret.
Well, the latest, of course, we are getting in on this is that the RBI has issued notices to all these 3 top banks which have been exposed in this operation, in this expose. We are going to get that news in a short while from now. But let's cut across to my colleague Ashish Mehrishi. He is with us with the very latest. Ashish, this expose puts in the dock 3 prominent banks of the country. Now, these are grave allegations.
Very true, Preeti, no doubt. And we have with us Anirudh Behel himself, who has done this expose. His team has done this expose. But the big news that is coming is that Reserve Bank of India, which is the regulating body of the of banks, has issued a show cause notice. So big news for you, Anirudh, because Reserve Bank of India has issued show cause notice to these banks.
We have done certain things, and our story stands on its own merit. Other authorities should step in and take the story forward if they feel that there has been gross violation of their own laws, which we think is the case here. And I think there is gross violations of RBI guidelines, and I think RBI should be very, very concerned about that.
We saw your sting operation, very big revealing, what you have done today. Can you just, for our, for our viewers, give some quotes which actually are very interesting, like the one which said that हम तो यहाँ पे पैसा खाने के लिए, काला पैसा खाने के लिए ही बैठे.
That was the HDFC Bank employee saying that हम तो HDFC तो black money खाने के लिए ही बैठा है. And then one of the HDFC employees also compared the bank to Chaudi Bazaar. So there have been, there are dime a dozen. There are like dozens and dozens of quotes which are equally engrossing and which tell the whole story even apart from the case studies.
There have been different modus operandi, right from investing into life-saving schemes and long-term and shit. So what was the different modus operandi that were used?
Oh, there were maybe 24 of them. Gold, insurance, only the processes by which they could dodge income tax laws, by which they could dodge scrutiny of the authorities, total violation of KYC norms. Remember, the reporter is going there on cold calls and he's talking about investing 5 to 7 crores of the politicians' black money, and they are giving a red carpet welcome, and they are taking him inside and talking the various schemes with him. They are offering to their lockers to him to keep cash. They are offering to remit money abroad through official channels.
This is the most glaring thing that has come out, is that they transfer cash abroad. Means black money is being siphoned off to different.
If you could call it, for lack of a term, maybe official hawala. And what else is this?
So what was the modus operandi being used for transferring money from here to different destinations?
Different accounts of how they would do it. They would officially, there are certain reasons by which you are allowed to do them, so they would sort of put in those reasons, even those if those reasons didn't exist. And some also use TCDC travel cards, etc., etc.
Anirudh, the fact that you have brought out today, it cannot happen without the involvement of the top management of the bank. And most of them who are sitting, who are running these banks, are very close to the who's who are running this nation as well. They are into many committees which the government is running, which the government has constituted. Do you think action would actually happen?
I hope so, certainly. And we are not in a banana republic, are we? Or, I mean, if no action happens, then, we live in a society without hope, that people don't have any outrage towards these things, or maybe perhaps they don't understand them, or the media doesn't make them understand this, how vital these are for the core of our economic health, how vital this is even for your national security in various ways. So, I mean, these are issues which should engross the authorities. After all, it is the parliament which has made those laws, and those laws, banks are supposed to follow those laws, and if it is not happening, it's very sad.
So, Preeti, that is what Anirudh Behl has to say, that it is very sad that KYC norms and other banking norms are not being followed by these banks. But a big success for Anirudh Behl, since the show cause notice has been issued by Reserve Bank of India.
Well, you're right that this Cobrapost investigation has forced the RBI to issue show cause notices to the top 3 leading banks which were exposed in this sting operation by Cobrapost. Let's cut across at this point of time. My colleague Virendra Singh Gunawat getting us the latest from Mumbai there. Virendra, any official statement coming in by any of these 3 banks which have now been slapped with a show cause notice?
First official reaction came from ICICI Bank in the morning itself, and that says that we are not into this business of money laundering. Our officials and we have no kind of services in the process that is related to money laundering. But in the end of the statement, there's a last para that says that we are conducting a high-level investigation in this case. For next 2 weeks, we'll come out with a report. So definitely, ICICI Bank is investigating this entire case. Second, the ICICI Bank has already made a statement, and the same content is almost same. We are expecting another statement from SBFC Bank. So now, but RBI has sent a statement to us to not. I'm saying very clearly not to vote, but yes, they are just passing a buck that the money laundering issue is not a part of RBI to investigate. It's a part of CBI and CRI, the Director of Revenue Intelligence. They are the right bodies to investigate. So what RBI is saying that in this particular RBI would not be able to give any official statement of the investigation part. But let me tell you here, RBI has already sent a show notice to all these 3 banks. Right. In fact, the officials are investigating the KYC and the violation on these cases in the back door.
All right, Virendra Gunawat joining us from Mumbai. Thank you for getting us up to speed with the latest reactions by these 3 banks. So clearly all these 3 banks exposed by the Cobrapost investigation on the defensive, passing the buck. We will keep getting our viewers more on that story. Meanwhile, Cobrapost has released various videos to substantiate their claim. Let's quickly take you to clips showing how a South Delhi HDFC Bank branch entices customers with promises to launder their money to help convert their black into white.
Invest 10 lakh rupees in cash every year for 5 years, and we will give you back a guaranteed amount of 75 lakh rupees. Veeb Haumik is personal banker with a South Delhi branch of HDFC Bank, and she promises to convert black money to white.
गारंटेड।
गारंटी।
तो यानी कि 50 का हो गया 7 कौन करोड़ 70.5
ऑटोमेटिकली। हाँ
75 लाख हो गया ना मेरा,
75। हाँ
75 लाख हो गया ना। तो मेरा 75 लाख गारंटेड मिलेगा और ये पूरा चेक करेगा मुझको वापस हो गया
आपके अकाउंट का क्रेडिट होगा
पूरा वाइट मनी पूरा वाइट होगा।
ठीक है। हाँ गारंटी रिटर्न
गारंटेड होगी। और इसमें टीडीएस कितना कटेगा?
कुछ नहीं।
100%।
यस। इसीलिए इसमें सबसे ज्यादा भी इन्वेस्टमेंट हो रहा है। हम लोग को बीइंग एन एम्प्लॉय भी होती है, 5 साल कुछ बड़ा चीज होता है।
The bank will not even ask you for the source of your cash. It will seamlessly dry clean your money. What's more, the bank will provide you with a locker to secure your loot.
इसलिए मुझे लॉकर भी चाहिए होगा क्योंकि हमारे पास में फरवरी में कुछ बड़ा अमाउंट आना है मंत्री जी के पास 5-7 करोड़ रुपया आना है, वो हमें लॉकर चाहिए बड़ा। तो आपके पास में लॉकर है बड़ा या नहीं हो जाएगा?
छोटे तो है, मुझे गारंटी पता है जो अपना बना रहे हैं।
लीक तो नहीं हुआ? आपने दिया है पहले किसी को ये पॉलिसीज बेची है कैश में? नहीं कैश में जैसे मेरा पैसा है मुझे वो प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, कल को मुझे नोटिस नहीं आनी चाहिए टैक्स का। आपने पहले कितने का अच्छा ओके वही मुझे डर लग रहा था, मैं वही सोचा था मतलब मैं आपको कैश दूंगा आप इसको इन्वेस्ट कर देंगे डायरेक्ट। पक्का? यार ये तो आपने मुझे बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग बात बताई आज। नोट का भी मतलब चेंज करनी तो वो नोट अपने पास आप जो डिपॉजिट करेंगे वो अपने आपके पास होगी, हमारे कहीं और भेज देंगे।
If you thought Switzerland is the address for India's black money, think again. This is as illegal as it gets on the home soil. How many of these lockers are stashed with crores of black cash? According to this personal banker, the cash which is collected from the customer is put into a chest. Once deposited, the bank does not keep track of the nature of cash that is poured into the chest every day. Hence, it is impossible to track the source of cash, which the bank further invests in various long and short-term plans.
हमारा मेन मकसद ये है हमारा पूरा जो है पैसा बच्चे का जो है जितना ब्लैक है वो व्हाइट हो जाएगा हमारा धीरे धीरे हमें धीरे पक्का ठीक है ना? हाँ
वो हमारी एश्योरेंस
वो आपका काम है, किसी को पता नहीं चलना चाहिए।
वो अच्छा होगा। मैं बस पीएम के साथ शेयर करना था इसलिए वो
From the personal banker to the branch manager and beyond, the bank's motivation is clear. Stay hand in glove with the corrupt to convert black money to white for mutual profits. HDFC Bank will go to any length to facilitate this corruption. They will even facilitate a quiet visit to your locker after banking hours so that no one tracks your movements.
ये HDFC में यहाँ पे सेफ है हमारा पैसा, कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है डालने के लिए, इसको डाल सकते कच्चे के पैसे को ऐड करने के लिए।
अच्छा करने के बैंक तो ये लोगों को मतलब नहीं है अगर साथ आप जाओगे तो वहाँ पे पूरी भीड़ जमी है।
तभी नहीं गया आप, बिल्कुल राइट पहुँचे आप उस ब्रांच में। मैं क्यों नहीं गया इसलिए नहीं गया क्योंकि वो मेरी ब्रांचेज है वहाँ पे एकदम लोगों को रह सके।
मैं आपको नाम नहीं बताऊंगी पर यहाँ पे सारे बड़े अकाउंट वहाँ पे भीड़ ज्यादा है तो सारे बड़े अकाउंट
सारे यहाँ पे हैं पॉलिटिशियन के भी हैं।
यस और मैं किसी का नाम नहीं बताऊंगी।
मैं नाम नहीं पता
कि सारे अकाउंट तो आपको पता है कि ये शिवाजी का नजदीक में कितने हैं हमारे वो लोग हैं सबके यहाँ पे हैं लेकिन किसी को कुछ नहीं पता कि किसका क्या अकाउंट है। दूसरा चीज लॉकर आप ऑपरेट करो आप चाहो तो 3:30 के बाद आ सकते हो वहाँ पे वापस के बाद ना कोई देखेगा कि कब क्या कर रहे हो ना ब्रांच में एक सिंगल पर्सन रहेगा।
You have cash? We have storage. HDFC Bank opens its doors for your black money as well as its locker. The bank promises to show you multiple avenues to launder your money and its senior bankers give you their personal guarantee to protect your identity. You can effortlessly convert crores of rupees to white by investing in a host of profitable plans offered by the bank. And no, the bank will not report it to RBI. In fact, it will even help you transfer as much money as you wish into overseas accounts.
तो अभी क्या है कि जब आएगा तो वंदना ने ही बोला है मंत्री जी की वाइफ ने कि उसको यहाँ से इंग्लैंड निकालना है, इंग्लैंड में उसके कोई रहते हैं जो पास
रेमिटेंस हो जाएगा।
तो वो आपका पार्ट रहेगा, हम आपको सिर्फ कैश दे देंगे या लॉकर्स में डाल देंगे।
हाँ।
धीरे धीरे हमें एकदम नहीं डालना है, एकदम नहीं भेजना है।
समझ के बाद सर आप कभी अचानक से आपने कुछ पैसा डाला, कुछ पैसा डाला, आपके इतने सारे अकाउंट, आप तीनों अकाउंट से रेमिटेंस कर सकते हो।
1 करोड़ 50-50 लाख बस ऐसे करके भेजना है।
हो जाएगा।
तो जो भी पार्ट रहेगा आपका वो फॉर्मेलिटी आप पूरी करिएगा, हम आपको कैश दे देंगे, लॉकर्स में डाल देंगे, आपके साथ में हमारा गुडविल बना रहेगा।
बिल्कुल हाँ। आप जैसे ऐसे मैं इसलिए मैं डीएम से स्पेशली इसलिए मिला कि कोई अप्रूवल कोई चीज हो तो आप उनको भी फोन करो तो आपका सारा कुछ
फोन पे भी हम नहीं करेंगे, आप हमें बस डायरेक्शन बोल देंगे, दैट्स ऑल हो गया, दैट्स ऑल हो गया।
ठीक है।
Laundering of black money is as simple as that. Anybody can bring sacks of cash and follow the instructions from the bank's senior officials. Systematically drilling holes in the nation's security blanket is one of India's very own homegrown banks, HDFC Bank.
Well, meanwhile, reactions of banks to this allegation has been rather quick. ICICI Bank has announced a constituted high-level committee to look into these accusations. The bank has said it adheres strictly to all norms and is deeply concerned with these media reports. The committee will present its report in 2 weeks' time. HDFC Bank too has initiated a high-level inquiry into these allegations. In a statement, the bank has said it subscribes to well-defined KYC and anti-money laundering policies without any deviations. Axis Bank has also touted its robust system and processes. The bank has ordered a thorough investigation. Meanwhile, Finance Minister P. Chidambaram is expected to speak today on the alleged money laundering by Indian private banks. The main opposition has said the allegations have only reinforced what was widely known. The party has said there are numerous incidents of money laundering and the matter is serious and needs urgent looking into. Listen in.
ऐसे बहुत सारे आर्थिक और वित्तीय संस्थान हैं जो धन के आदान प्रदान में हर तरह के हथकंडे अपनाते रहते हैं। वो तो धंधा चल रहा है इस देश में, कोई नई बात नहीं है, सिर्फ सिवाय इसके कि फलाना बैंक ऐसा कर रहा है। पर ये तो सबको मालूम है कि काले धन को सफेद किया जा रहा है। पहले सफेद धन को काला बनाया जाता है, फिर काले धन को सफेद